Summer is the season when classic and vintage cars really get to shine. In Germany, these older models are becoming increasingly popular. Over the last 9 years, the number of cars licensed as historical vehicles has increased by almost 250,000. Today, the Classic and Vintage Car Club, Old Timer Club Rhein Erft, is holding a get-together. It's an event the whole family can enjoy. One by one, the cars set off and make their way to the group picnic. Everything from Rolls Royces to Mercedes and BMWs. Some are very rare, like this Porsche 356 Speedster. It was the car maker's first series production vehicle. But here, even cars that aren't collector's items have their day in the sun. Plenty of these vehicles are worth a second glance. Because all brands of cars are welcome at the Rhein Erft Club, the diversity is great. These cars represent a half a century of automotive history. The old cars get a break while they wait for the entire convoy to arrive. In the meantime, the drivers and passengers enjoy some food and refreshments. Manfred Buschel has arrived in his 1962 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud. He says they have excursions like this twice a year. It's a tradition, but Buschel feels the nicest thing about them is the community, as you can see behind him. Folks sit together, chat, and enjoy a potluck lunch, and talk about cars and everything under the sun. It gives them a boost if they've had a hard week at work, been on a stressful business trip, or having it rough as a retiree. This 50-year-old Mercedes 250 SL is also taking part in the excursion. Its owner, Dirk Röttgen, really enjoys the club's picnics. He feels they're important because they promote the sense of community within the club. Though they all know one another, these are experiences that stay with you for a long time. Others collect watches. Their common obsession is old cars. Whether they're passionate collectors, hobby mechanics, or just want to drive one of the cars from their childhood, the passion for old cars unites all kinds of people, and they enjoy different aspects of these get-togethers. This man says it's great to spend the day with other club members and take the family along, as they're not always at the club's evening meetings. Others take full advantage of the chance to talk shop. This car buff says what's most important to him is being around like-minded individuals. Here he can pursue his hobby without reservation and without worrying about talking everyone's ear off. Mark Stefanidis says his family's not always so understanding when he talks about cars non-stop, but his buddies at the club can't get enough, so it's great to chat with them. Dagmar Puritz was happy enough to have someone else drive her to today's picnic. She enjoys the camaraderie, especially talking to the wives and girlfriends of the club's predominantly male members. She says it's nice to eat and chat with them and talk about things other than cars. But the Rhein Erft Antique Car Club doesn't just organize these get-togethers for the owner's benefit. It also does it for the cars. They need regular workouts. Manfred Buschel says the older the car, the more often things go wrong with it. These cars need to be driven, but then, of course, things can happen. But if you don't use them, even more can go wrong. Cars go kaput just from standing around. At a club, you meet others with similar problems who know how to solve them. Here you can find help. For the club's members, owning a classic or vintage model is about more than just having a nice old car to call your own. It's about being part of a community of like-minded people, people who are all crazy about old cars.